This is a special limit that I will show you here in this video. It has a very interesting and important meaning behind it, which we will talk about at the end. I am Mr. Ish. Thank you for joining me. The limit is this: limit as x approaches infinity, natural log x divided by x to the power of n, where this n is a value larger than 0. Before we talk about the hidden meaning behind this and the importance of it, let's evaluate this. You put infinity in places of x, you're getting here infinity divided by infinity, and in determinate limit form, for which then you can do the L'Hopital's rule. You can do the derivative of the numerator, you get 1 over x. You can do the derivative of this by means of the power rule. You're having nx to the power of n minus 1, and then you would put infinity here. Clean this out algebraically. You can bring that x down. You have 1 over n x times x to the power of n minus 1, and then infinity. You can clean this out by means of the laws of exponents. It'll be 1 over n x to the power of n, and then infinity. You put infinity here in places of x, you're getting 1 over infinity, which is 0. This limit has an end result of 0, which is good. Now let's talk about the importance of it. The fact that this is becoming a 0 means that the denominator value is increasingly much larger than the numerator value, so the limit tends towards 0 as x approaches infinity. And why is that important? This limit tells you very clearly that the natural log or the logarithmic function in terms of infinity approaches infinity much slower than any power of x. This right here, if you're putting infinity here, you'll easily approach infinity much quicker than a log. Think about it. When you look at the log graph, it looks something like this. It's approaching infinity eventually in terms of the range. But when you look at graphs of this form, it could be like a parabolic or a variation of a parabolic. It's approaching infinity much faster. It can even be like a root type of graph, like a square root, because x to the power of n, where n is equal to a half, you have a root. This also is approaching infinity much faster. Anytime you have x to the power of n, that is approaching infinity much faster than any of your logarithmic graphs. And that's the importance of this. And I will have this importance written out for you in the information section of this video. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.